We hear about it all the time. Computers getting hacked, the dangers of things like ransomware. But most of us think to ourselves, really, how likely is it that it's going to happen to me? Well, let's find out exactly how much that is a danger. Kevin Fream is here with a quiz to take to see how much of a sitting duck we are. And I'm using sitting duck, and that's pretty much what we are, right?
Listen, this is so important for everybody with a computer.
Yeah.
Let's take the quiz. Question number 1. Is a kid using your computer to surf the web? They don't know to look for the lock, and you don't have filtering. Question number 2. Has a friend or family member been hacked? You are the next target. Question number 3. Do you use Wi-Fi?
Okay.
Private Wi-Fi is just as vulnerable as public Wi-Fi.
Really?
Question number 4. Do you use a Fitbit or an Apple Watch that have no firewall? Question number 5, do you use a Cisco router? They come with malware pre-installed and nobody updates their router. Question number 6, do you download random apps from the Google Play or Apple Store? 30% of those have viruses. Question number 7, do you click on odd pop-ups or alerts? You just got hacked. Question number 8, do you respond to anonymous texts? The TurboTax scam was a fake link to get your refund.
Oh.
Question number 9, do you use remote access for your computer? It's sitting there idle, just waiting to be owned. Question number 10, do you use the same password everywhere? Listen, they hack your email, then other services, and finally your bank account. Ka-ching. So listen, if you answered yes to one of these questions, there's a chance you might get ransomware. Okay. If you answered yes to 2 of these questions, it's likely you're going to get ransomware. And if you answered yes to 3 of these questions, well, I don't know how you could sleep at night.
3 of these, you got some problems.
Exactly. So what do you do if you get hacked?
Yeah.
Drop. D, disconnect from internet and disconnect any other devices so they do not get infected.
Okay.
R, run antivirus. But if your data is encrypted, you have to reinstall and restore from backup.
Okay.
O, options. No backup. Oh my. Go to don'tpaytheransom.com or contact the FBI. They may have a key to decrypt your data. P, pay the ransom. No one wants to, and it can be expensive. A hospital in California recently paid $40,000 in Bitcoin just to get their data back.
Oh my gosh.
I recommend all clients get a Bitcoin account. It's a relevant currency and demanded by hackers. Unfortunately, it takes 3 days to get an account activated, and during that time, you have no access to your data or your computer. So, be safe, get educated, and don't be the victim of ransomware.
Don't be the victim. That's what we're all hoping to be. And I love that you said that at the very end. And I said that during the commercial break, that we hear, you know, this is what you need to do to not get hacked. But I was always curious, what happens when it does happen to me? So you say Bitcoin is the safest way if we do find ourselves in a predicament we need to pay. Bitcoin
is the go-to. So if you don't have that currency, you're just stuck.
Yeah.
And if you let it lapse, you have your data, no more.
I think that you've covered how to not let it happen to you, and all of those questions in that quiz are things that we can change.
Sure.
So we already know how not to get hacked, of course, to make sure we're not that sitting duck. We don't want to be the three yes person.
Right.
And then, of course, what happens if we do get in? Who do we need to call? How do we pay it? And, of course, how to get out of that situation. But you have a book that helps us even more with that.
Right. It's Easy Prey.
Yeah.
And it tells you all about that, and you can find out more at matrixforce.com.
Perfect. This is exactly what we need. And if you're that person, like I said at the very beginning, you're thinking, this can't happen to me. Really? Did you take the quiz? That's the question. So you've been so much help today. Thank you so much for coming in.
You're quite welcome. Thank you.
Absolutely. Let's go over that one more time. To learn more or to download a free chapter of Kevin's book, Easy Prey, visit matrixforce.com, or you can give them a call at 866-667-8799 with any of those questions.